we were mostly inefficient in terms of the way that we operated. I wasn't prepared for that type of organic growth. What I'm most proud of now working with our team is the cohesion that we have. We have goals set. We can now go out and accomplish those goals. We don't have the elephant in the room that we have to dance around. And that all came through the beauty of the coaching sessions that we went through.
Mark, tell us about who you were as a team before working with Stefanie Krievins Co.
So yeah, I would say the team had a lot of different personalities. We were inefficient. We also didn't spend a whole lot of time searching out what our goals were, let alone accomplishing those goals. We were mostly inefficient in terms of the way that we operated. And I think really the personalities and not being able to harness those personalities was one of the items that, the ways that we were before working with, the full team.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense. I like how you put that, inefficient. And would it be fair to say that you all didn't put your team first on a day-to-day basis?
Yeah, and that's one of the concepts that we worked with, the first team, right? And
Yes.
when that came to light, it was easier to understand what we were all trying to accomplish together. And those personalities meshed well together at that point because we focused on the first team and who we were, what we needed to accomplish, and then filter that down to the rest of our organization.
Yes. What's the most unexpected thing that you took away from your team coaching?
So the team coaching piece for me that was most unexpected was, Stefanie, you never really gave us your professional opinion about, are we a highly effective team? Are we really inefficient here or there? You kind of let it organically grow through our first team and our group learning it together. And so, when you learn it for yourselves, it makes it much more real than having somebody tell you, hey, you're really inefficient here, or you are highly effective in this area, but you need to grow here. I wasn't prepared for that type of organic growth. I kind of envisioned, a coach coming in saying, hey, you need to work on this, this, and this, and here's the reasons why. More like kind of lecture style. And that certainly wasn't the case, but it worked, and that was very unexpected for me.
Oh, I love that. Yeah, that's the key difference between consulting and coaching. If I were to come in and tell you guys exactly what to do, especially you guys, you'd be like, I don't have to do what you say.
Right, and I pressed you on it a few
You
times.
did,
I'm like,
yes.
What do you think? What do you think? And you kind of balked at it. You didn't really offer up your opinion. You kind of let the room decide and let us think for ourselves.
Yes. Oh, I love that. Thank you. Thanks for letting me
Yeah.
not give you the answers.
Yeah.
What are you most proud of now working with your first team?
What I'm most proud of now working with our team is the cohesion that we have. We talked a lot about trust, and so that's first and foremost, but we have goals set. We can now go out and accomplish those goals. We don't have the elephant in the room that we have to dance around.
Yes.
Boisterous personalities that have now kind of meshed together nicely. That's what I'm most proud of. We have a vision. We have set goals. We know how to accomplish those goals together.
Yes.
And that all came through the beauty of the coaching sessions that we went through.
I love it. Thank you.
That one's going on the video.
It is
Yeah.
the beauty of the coaching
Yeah.
sessions.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you, Mark. I love it. What do you see as new possibilities for this team because you went through coaching together?
So the new possibilities for the team, once we went through all the coaching sessions, in my vision is, again, talking more about the cohesion that we have and goal setting. So again, before we didn't really have goals. We did, but they were kind of undocumented, sort of small vision type of goals. But now possibilities are really endless in terms of we have a great deal of opportunity at our company. And with the first team, the right people in place, working so that our whole organization can excel. not just a handful. And that's really powerful because if it's just 3 or 4 leaders at the organization going through this, that's fine, but it needs to filter down to the rest of the group so that we can all be highly competent and goal-oriented individuals.
Yes. So why would you hire us again?
So I would hire Stefanie Krievins Co for a number of reasons. So if you have a team that doesn't feel like it's meshing in terms of the different individuals that are on your leadership team, that would be an instance where it would be very necessary to get an outside presence, an outside perspective on the team.
Yeah.
As well as if you feel like your team is struggling on goals and setting yourselves up for not only the next year but several years, as well as the rest of the organization seems to be struggling with the lead of the organizational leaders, that's when Stefanie Krievins and Company would come in and really make a lot of those deficiencies possible in terms of the way you want your company to be run.
Yeah. Man, that sounds good. Thanks, Mark.
We're on it.
Right?
We are.
Did you hear that?
We are on.
So let's transition talking about your leadership coaching and working with your coach. Who were you as a leader before working with your individual executive coach?
Okay, so as a leader prior to working with my executive coach, I felt like I knew all the answers. It's just sort of my personality. And so
that's why we're friends.
That's why we are friends.
Smidge overconfident.
Yeah. So I felt like I knew all the answers. And when describing certain situations on a monthly basis with my executive coach, I was really surprised and taken aback by some of those suggestions that I received and some of the sort of the paths forward with working with my colleagues and certainly clients and how to handle these situations, things that I didn't think of. And so, while I know conceptually I don't have all the answers, hearing it and having that individual know me and know the organization really helped and has helped me grow in terms of now I can use and fall back on those suggestions in different circumstances, and just helps me grow and be more well-rounded.
Awesome. Thank you. What was the most unexpected thing that you took away from coaching?
Yeah, so the most unexpected thing that I took away from working with my executive coach is I didn't really realize that how invested she would be in me personally, as well as me at work, and then also beyond that, our organization that I work with. I mean, she took the time to know, who I was, what the organization did, so that the conversations weren't just very surface level. They were much deeper than that. That was unexpected. I didn't really see that as something that we were going to get really deep into the weeds of what I do, what the organization does, our struggles, our successes. And my executive coach really took it to another level, and that was unexpected.
What were the results that you saw from your executive coaching?
The results that I saw from my executive coaching just allowed me to broaden my horizons with working with others and soften my approach a little bit because of my nature. I'm very direct, and things can roll off my back where it might not on others. And so because of my nature, I was able to, work with my executive coach and understand that it's not the approach that I should always use. And so we're talking a lot about different personality structures at the office place and how I can fit into that and grow as an individual as well as a colleague.
Yeah. Oh, wonderful. Oh, so good.